तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है। मिले न स्वर्ग में वो सुख लुटाने वाला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
That's what even in the path of bhakti people say. Those who have conquered their minds, they conquer the world. And all our practice, what I have seen during the previous 50 years, all the practice is actually focused on focusing the mind, controlling the mind. All other faculties, they become helpful if we can make our own minds our best friends. Best friends always like to be together. That's what they say. Mind is mischievous. When? When is it mischievous? When is it mischievous? Anyone? When you don't pay attention. When there is no concentration power. Okay. Think about it. You will think with your own mind, I know. When you don't love your mind, it doesn't come to you. It starts troubling you. I'm reminded of one of Baba's dialogues, what Baba had written in his diary. When he started himself on this path. It's dialogue between the soul and the mind. Do you know it? You remember? Baba speaks to the mind, the soul speaks to the mind, addressing the mind as his minister. Listen, O my minister. From now on you have to obey me. You have been distracting me to many such places and putting me in trouble. The mind replies, O my Lord, whatever I have done only to entertain you. And then the king says, no, I have seen another king whose minister, the mind, is very obedient. He listens to him. And he is all the time in that supersensuous joy. I want to be like him. So from now on you have to obey me. That's kind of dialogue.
छुपन के दिन बुला न देना,
बचपन के दिन भुला न देना, ओ बचपन के दिन भुला न देना, आज हंसे कल रुला न देना।
Om Shanti. Transform the old sanskars and perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Honesty and cleanliness, in order to transform the rubbish of the conflict of whatever is in your mind. Inculcate the virtue of honesty and cleanliness. Let there not be anything artificial in your thoughts, words, or actions. Honesty means you only speak of what you do and what you think. Those who are honest to this extent will be loved by everyone. The Lord remains pleased with those who are honest. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 8. Transform the old sanskars and perform the dance of harmonizing sanskars. Today's topic: honesty and cleanliness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. So lovely to see all of you. You all are okay, happy, super senses joy, full mind, right? We don't want Maya or mind to entertain us, right? We want to remain super senses. We are in Shantivan. Lot of things always keep happening. Very big campus of Baba, right? Big sarovars. Gan Sarovar, Man Sarovar, Anand Sarovar, Shakti Sarovar. Amazing, what Baba has provided us for tapasya. And their rooms are better and better, right? Sometimes it is out of fear that we are not honest. Right? Someone can get upset, you can be scolded, your image might spoil. They say it's better to speak truth one time than to speak 10 lies. Because lie is something you have to cover up. So you repeat, you say it again. You say things differently. But if you are honest, truthful, then you say once, that is the truth. So it's beautiful. Most of the time it's easy. Sometimes it is not. Right? So we start hiding sometimes. But if we remain open, truthful, so most of the people think honesty more is, actually there are two things, character and money. From very beginning, if one of our principle is that I will always speak truth. I won't do things under greed. Because greed also makes us less honest. Lack of honesty. temptations, desires. So when we belong to Baba, we don't need anything, right? Or sometimes we need more things. Right? If I could get this, if I can have this, could get it or have it, right? If we are really full with Baba's attainments, I don't need anything, right? In my spiritual journey, I have seen whatever one needs, Baba provides. But don't have any personal desire. Needs are always fulfilled by Baba, but greed is not. Greed, you have to do it yourself. But when there is honesty, there is need, then definitely you are full. Baba gives you everything. So homework which Baba is giving us is beautiful, and that is honesty and cleanliness. Honesty, I think we understand more. Cleanliness here is impressions. Whether in speaking or holding an attitude. But look at everyone's nature as it is. But I am not responsible to hold that, right? Sometimes we think it's our duty. Baba had been saying, Lord, not be a judge. So Baba says, in order to transform the rubbish of the conflict of whatever is in your mind, Baba says, inculcate the virtue of honesty and cleanliness. One of the best method is really we check and we know that I can be better in cleanliness, I can be better in honesty. But then what virtue do I inculcate? Always remember, Baba will be pleased when there is honesty. Not only that, but everything becomes our habit. We do it once, then twice, then third time, then it's constant. But if we always remember, honesty is the best policy. My policy, my nature, my principle is to remain honest. The aim should be as a karma yogi. I was thinking about Brahma Baba and Dadi Prakashmani. Dadi Prakashmani always used to say that I always speak truth and my heart is clean. I don't have anything towards anyone. So this type of cleanliness. So if we want to compare our quality of efforts and quality of states, we should look at them. Then I was thinking that Brahma Baba was so fresh. Early morning he will wake up, but he's awake. And he get busy in churning he could get busy into remembrance of Baba. So Baba is able to do it, but we all not necessarily 100%. So I was thinking that what could be the reason? Is it just the body? Then Baba's body was old too. So Baba is saying, in order to transform the rubbish of the conflict or whatever is in your mind, inculcate the virtue of honesty and cleanliness. Let there not be anything artificial in your thoughts, words, or action. Artificial is acquired, it's not natural. Honesty means you only speak of what you do and what you think. Those who are honest to this extent, who are honest to this extent will be loved by everyone. The Lord remains pleased with those who are honest. So honesty here is in dealing, and honesty here is truthfulness. Truth and combined with honesty. So homework for us is remain honest and clean. Clean your, everyone is different. We all are different. And we all are in process of cleaning ourselves, right? As much we clean, that much fears will go. And we will be also honest. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Good morning,
Om
Didi.
Shanti. Om Shanti Kalavan.
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar. So good to be in Madhuban with you.
Welcome, you all can come.
Mm.
Very beautiful here.
Yes, this morning, especially when Baba was speaking about the significance of Abu as the land of transformation, I was really feeling there is no place like Madhuban, really, for that. And he said everyone should get a little glimpse of Abu, or at least we should introduce it somehow. So I'm sure there is lots and lots of pilgrims, visitors, many things happening there. What about, in countries like foreign countries? You think many will come to Abu by the end?
Yeah, many are coming. Many will come, more and more. Yeah. In India, thousands come. So same will happen. Yeah, with others also.
Sure. So this topic of honesty is a very, very deep topic, and I know it's very much connected to our level of purity, and you have covered already many beautiful pointers, I think. I was thinking that, it was so real what you were talking about, how why do we not be honest sometimes? Because we don't want to, we want to be accepted, or we want to be acknowledged, or there could be many, many reasons. But it is much easier to just speak truth one time and then that will be your protection forever, you said. What does it take to do it that one time? That one time honesty, if I can be it. Is it courage, or is it obviously you have to let go of something, right? That you're holding on to. Is it that you have to, and even after being, taking that step of courage, does it take some patience to wait for the result of that honesty to come through? Right? That people won't necessarily immediately say, oh, you're honest, so I will let you go. I mean, obviously, we have accumulated a lot of karma with everyone. So is it a journey? Is it as easy as just let me be honest this one time? And
I don't think it's journey. It's my faith in truth, my faith in honesty, right? Because if I know that whole universe has this principle that if you are honest and truthful, those two values, those two principles are good for your character, for your image, in your habit also. So sometimes it's like it's a habit to tell lie out of fear or what we want, our expectation, desires, to fulfill them. We just instantly say something which we feel can bring good result. I feel we have not only courage, but yes, fearless, black and white as say, just be what it is. I think it's very comfortable, it's easy. If you are not, then it keeps bothering you deeply. You know that what you did was not right and what you could have done. So I think that we cannot escape our mind. If we are not honest, keep bothering us, keep bugging us. So we have to be honest, I think. We should decide to be honest.
That's very nice. The principle of honesty, I think, is, and the faith in the principle of honesty. I really like that. There's a couple of gray areas, shady areas. I think people usually ask questions such as, can you really hurt anyone with your honesty? Can it be just point blank honesty, or does it have to?
It's temporary, Even if it hurts someone, it's temporary. But that heaviness is gone. There's lightness. Not only that, but then next thing you will do is always be honest. So once maybe you are kind of courage and you might be hurt, but I think you learn a lot, and then you end up kind of, you keep saying, no, I have to be honest. So the change can happen, transformation can happen. I think it will be very useful.
Right. I was thinking of this story that they tell about this person that saved the cow, when the cow came running and somebody was trying to attack the cow. And he came and asked this man who had seen the cow whether the cow went this way or that way. And the man said it went this way, even though he saw the cow go the other way around. So I was thinking of instances like that where sometimes rather than telling the bland truth, is there a way to do it another way to protect someone, or to what does Baba say about that?
No, see, you could say, which once Dari Janki said, that you want to protect, but you don't want to get involved in a sense of, so you could say, I didn't notice, right?
Mm.
Instead of saying completely lie, completely different. So you are not committing to your.
Non-committal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dadi told a story one time. I don't want to necessarily repeat it. That
Mm.
she saw something, and then when the law came in, and she told them, "I didn't hear." She said, because if I would have said yes, then you have to go to court, you have to be a witness, and it involves you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want that to happen to
Correct.
you. So I think that if we remain neutral more, if we are neutral, is much
Correct.
better. This is what I would.
Right.
So I don't, if you are not hurting anyone, you're not hiding anything.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, I was thinking of it also in the context of the subject of harmonizing sanskars as we are covering that this month. Does it always help? In other words, if somebody is trying to be honest, does it always work that he or she is understood by the other person and things change? Or do you think sometimes it might take time, or maybe there needs to be an in-between person or mediation or something like that needs to happen? The power of honesty is what I'm thinking about in terms of harmonizing sanskars with each other.
I think that we have to be more thoughtful when we say something, what time we say it, what way we say it. Sometimes we express ourselves, our words are not very powerful in the sense of doesn't show even feelings of love. So I think if we are a little bit careful in mentioning something, and sometimes it happens that for some people, certain things are very dear to them and their intentions are good and they feel they're doing a lot of service. But if we don't recognize that, so then it could hurt a person. Clarification could also help every time. But then we have to see why it happens, especially with some particular souls. Every few months, issue comes up, then another issue comes up. What is there that we don't repeat so that it hurt anyone?
So there are many facets or elements, I guess, in the dynamics of a relationship, no? I think. So
Yes.
we need to understand that. So that's true.
I think our honesty of intentions is recognized, then it becomes easy. I don't know, sanskars harmonizing is if we all practice to be in our eternal original stage. Not your sanskar, not my sanskar, but what are our original sanskars?
Right.
Baba's sanskar. That practice can help a lot to harmonize the sanskar.
That's been a very big thread in all your, talks on the harmonizing. I've seen that, and which is so true. Now, there's another question that sometimes comes, and there is a saying that if you really want to, be good, for example, or if you really want to be happy, but you're not really happy, you don't feel like smiling, but just smile anyway, for example. And smiling, your muscles will get used to the smiling, and then eventually it'll come from inside. They say, fake it until you make it. In other words, you act it out, even though you're not really that inside. but you act it because, and you do it with good intention, of course. So I was thinking about that statement as we were reading the point today about thoughts, words, actions. Ideally, of course, we would like for all to be the same, right? But if by chance my thoughts are not aligning, but at least I can say something nice, or I can smile, or I can start there, right? Take it until I make it. Is that okay? Because science has proved that it's much easier to smile, and eventually you do become happy by smiling, just using the facial muscles. Your happiness level goes up.
Mm. I think it could become your nature.
Right,
Ultimately, it will definitely help. And what you're doing is not harmful.
right.
So even if you're doing it externally, you're
Mm,
not doing anything negative, right?
right.
That you're speaking lie and then you were trying to show it's not lie. No,
Mm,
that is not right, right? But smile has no problem.
mm, mm.
One can even smile artificially.
Yeah, yeah,
Then it will become habit, yeah. As you said, think until you become that.
yeah. Yeah, I think it was the Hindi segment when you were talking about true remembrance. I just wanted to cover that aspect of true remembrance. How do you really make your remembrance true? Especially when you are caught up into something, or there is a situation, or there is something that you have been deeply, touched by some kind of emotion or whatever. But to leave everything aside and just to say Baba and to remember Baba and feel his love. I think that's what you were saying is true remembrance, right? That's when
But
we feel
also,
power.
also if we can let Baba deal with it, that means surrender it to Baba.
Mm, mm,
Whatever is there, and for that, certain dharnas are important. But I feel every night just give everything to Baba. And
mm,
then whatever we have to do next day, or then we use some dharna knowledge. So remembrance, these days I am really looking at pure remembrances, loveful remembrance,
mm,
not any, not anything else. Do this for this one. Like I get so many requests. Oh,
mm,
we are making museum. Can I get? So I just say it's for Baba, right?
mm,
Everything they're asking is Baba. So I don't retain them in my mind. So not retaining anything.
mm,
And you listen, you have to serve, you have to give to Baba, and let Baba take care of it.
mm,
Whether he does or not also is not my responsibility. Right?
mm, mm.
Yeah.
See,
Just every night before sleeping or when you wake up in the morning, if there is still something, just give to Baba. That really helps.
right. For example, now tomorrow, I don't know if you have heard, but they're expecting a hurricane, and a big one in Florida. So many of us are saying special yoga, and of course, in their centers and sending vibrations. What kind of thoughts do you have if in this true remembrance or pure remembrance in circumstances like this? Do you get any thoughts at all about whatever, or just
If
put
we
everything aside?
keep our remembrance, our stage very stable, and be friendly with the nature. Talk to the nature, love for the nature. That could help also when it
Mm,
comes to calamities. Calamities, just be not scared.
mm,
Take precautions in the sense of if they have to close their windows or things like that. So be prepared for it. not be scared, and love the nature. That okay, this is, talk to the nature. That can help.
I remember doing that when it was 25th anniversary.
Mm.
And we were saying rain, no rain, rain, no rain. But that time particularly, I was so drawn to nature, the wonder of nature and, outside beauty of nature and all of that. But it's
Yeah.
true. That's the time to serve even more, have positive thoughts.
Yeah, but also nature serves us,
Right.
So more we praise the nature, the
Mm.
vibrations of that can also help, definitely.
Right.
It won't hurt anyone, those who are praising the nature and saying Mother
Right.
Earth and.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Okay.
So
Nice,
thank you.
nice to talk to you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Didi. Very nice to talk to you too.
Okay.
Talk soon. Om Shanti.
Thank you. And now tomorrow is Wednesday, and our schedule from Amritvela, 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m., 5 to 5:15 p.m. Avikti Children Murli class, 6 o'clock Bhatti will start Hindi series and English series chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take drishti from Didi.